Hey guys, how's it going? Jason Sensational here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have something really special I want to announce to you guys. This has been a project that I've been working on for the past week or so, just seeing if there's any interest for this, seeing if it's done before, and just really figuring out if it's something possible and how exactly I want to go about it. And I'm really happy to share with you guys because now, once this video is live, you're now able to participate in what will be Runeterra's first ever awards show. So I'm very happy to present you guys to 2020 Legends of Runeterra Ezries. You should see a picture here, hopefully. But this will be a first of its kind. This is going to be a award show. Very similar to, like the Emmys, things like that, where I want to just really take the time to help gain recognition for a lot of the players, the casters, the content creators, and all the sorts within the LOR community. The game's been out for 2 years, the competitive scene's been out for 1, and we've seen a lot of influx of people from all sorts of places, different card games, different backgrounds, coming into the game and just helping build up the community, whether that be from a player perspective or a content creation perspective. It's all there, and I think that this will serve as a great way for you guys to help them get a little bit more of recognition from it. And so I'm very happy to present you guys this project that I'm working on, and I'm here to walk you guys through just the very basics, how it works, how you guys can get involved, and what exactly it's going to be like. But before we get to that, I don't really fit the part to go over about a game award show. So give me 1 second, just perfect. Let's jump into it. Now I just wanted to break down the different awards and how they're going to be split out. So I want to make this as inclusive as possible, so I've broken it down into our 3 different regions. We have the Americas, which is, North America, South America, and Australia. We have EMEA, which is the Europe, Africa sort of region, and then we have what is now APAC, but was once Asia plus SCA. Now there's going to be 4 main categories. There's going to be best player, best streamer, best YouTuber, as well as best caster, and each of these 3 regions will have their own I guess winner of the reward, or the award of each region. So America will have a best player, EMEA will have their best player, and then APAC, Asia, SCA will have their best player, and so on and so on. There's going to be a little bit more breakdown within like the streamer and YouTuber and things like that. So there's going to be like a small streamer, medium streamer, large streamer, same thing for YouTubers. But this is how they're currently laid out. I can go into some more details after this one. And on this side, we have some of the more miscellaneous awards. These are going to combine everybody from all 3 shards together, and they'll all just sort of pit against one another for these awards. And these are kind of the more fun ones. We have things like best tweeter, best deck innovator, best community figure, things like that. This is more just more to have fun area, but there's also some pretty important ones just to give recognition to some people who really deserve it, just the people who really work behind the scenes. So things like the best tourney organizer, I think that's a really huge one, especially amongst the grassroots tournament scenes. As well as things like best community figure, where some people might not get recognized for the work that they put in for the community. But on a very high level, this is how the categories are broken down into. So I previously mentioned that there is going to be a little bit of a breakdown across some of the categories, and these are going to be by best streamer and by best YouTuber. You'll notice that best player and best caster does not have any distinction or any breakdown between the categories, and so there's only going to be one best player, one best caster, and its runner-up. Now, for the best streamer and best YouTuber, because I think these are probably some of the more diverse categories, there's a lot of different people within it, and it's very hard to compare or just take one from it. So I thought it'd be great to break it down into small, medium, and large, and these are the metrics that I'm going to use just to distinguish between them. So for the best streamers, a small streamer is going to have less than 1k followers, a medium one has less than 4k followers, this is by Twitch by the way, and then large is greater than 4k followers. On YouTube, the small has less than 2,000 subscribers, medium has less than 10,000 subscribers, and then large has more than 10k subscribers. So hopefully this will help you, or rather help the nominees gain a little bit more recognition, because previously, if I didn't break them down, or the breakdowns were a little bit narrower, it just sort of restricted who is able to be represented in each of these categories, and I think made it a little bit harder for them to compete against some like the bigger people, which I think was also not fair and not representative enough of the people within our community. So this is how each of the 4 categories are broken down. And of course, in the miscellaneous categories, there will be no such distinction either. Let's also talk a little bit about the timeline. So starting today, when the video is released, which is the 13th of January, nominations will open and the initial voting round will begin. This will last for about 2 weeks, ending on the 28th. What's going to happen there is once everybody's nominations have been pulled through, I will take them, and for each category, for each award, I will take the top 5 nominees, and they will enter a second round of voting. This will also be another similar 2-week period between the end of January to about early February. And that's where the top 5 candidates for each award will now be voting for who is the winner as well as a runner-up. Each of the categories has a winner and runner-up, so the top 2 people will then be put into or given those awards. And then finally, this date is still to be determined and the details are needing to be fleshed out, but at the very end, I do want to have a award ceremony. So just like a quick show, it's going to be streamed on Twitch and then it'll be put onto YouTube afterwards, but it'll just be like a fun 1 to 2 hour kind of event where we'll just go over the winners, celebrate, and recognize the members of our community. So before we jump into the FAQs, I just want to let you guys know if you guys do want to participate by nominating your favorite community members, and I please urge you guys to give our people the recognition they deserve. So be free to go ahead, click on the links. I'll include them all in the description. There's also a link to a Reddit thread as well as a Twitter thread that will just have all the information there as well, just broken down. But let's jump into some FAQs. So the first thing is, do I have to nominate someone for every award? There's going to be a lot of awards, especially split against the 3 regions. There's going to be a lot, and maybe you don't know somebody. Maybe you don't know who the best player in APAC is, and that's totally fine. You definitely don't have to fill out every category. It's just, if you can, it'd be really good because, again, this is a moment to recognize people in the community, and this is also a moment for you guys to participate in just, you know, making someone's day a little bit better. If they can get nominated for this sort of event. But you can just feel free to skip as many as you like. You can nominate up to 3 people per award. So let's say you're nominating people for best streamer. You can nominate up to 3 people. But again, you don't have to nominate 3 people if you don't want to. You can nominate 1, you can nominate 2. So that's fine. So just feel free to skip around. If you only want to nominate someone for best YouTube creator, there's going to be a separate link for that. So just click on the links that you want to fill out, click on the links that you know that you have people that you want to like actually put up there, and just work around, you know, skip a few questions, skip a few nominations, and you're all fine and dandy. The second question is, what happens if I mistake and nominate someone in the wrong category? Because the categories are split up, some of them by size and some of them by regions. There might be some mishaps where you accidentally nominate someone to be a small streamer, but they're actually like a medium streamer or something like that. So it will be a little bit tough. I am asking for you guys to leave some contact information, so if I do catch that, I have a way of contacting you guys back just to let you know, hey, you made a mistake. If you would like to change this, please do, otherwise I can't count it. And if that's too late, if you don't respond, or if it's just too late in the process, I might have to just invalidate your nominee. So I'll just take it out of the pool. Hopefully that's not that big of a deal. But before you guys submit, I do urge that you guys really just like look it up, you know, go to their Twitch page, see how many followers they have, go to their YouTube page, see how many subs they have, and it just makes my life a lot easier if I don't have to go through that process just to double check. But there are ways, you know, you can always go back and edit the form. If you just suddenly remembered you made a mistake, feel free to go back to the form, re-edit it, and you don't even have to let me know. But you can go back, you can edit the mistake, or I can catch it and I can let you know. Either way, it should just work out. It's not going to be a big deal, and don't feel too bad about it. Third question, can I vote for more than 3 people? Because there are only limited to 3 nominations per group, you might have, I don't know, 5 people want to nominate. Unfortunately, no. I am going to be keeping track through your Riot IDs of if you filled out of current form or not. There are going to be 5 forms, one for player, caster, YouTube, streamer, as well as miscellaneous. You can only fill out each form once and no more. So you can only nominate 3 people for each category and no more. You can get your friends to vote. You can get, you know, family members, whatever it may be. As long as they have a Riot ID, it's okay, but you cannot yourself vote for more than 3 people. So there's a slight caveat to that. Unfortunately, you do have to choose between the 3 people you do want to nominate. So I'm sorry about that. Where can I find the links to the nomination forms? Well, again, they're linked down in the description. It will be split by nominations for best caster, best YouTuber, best player, best streamer, as well as the best of miscellaneous. There's also going to be a Reddit thread as well as a Twitter post that has all 5 links just jumbled there. So if you just want one link to find them all, those are all going to be in the description. Each form should also have links to every other form, so as long as you have at least a link to one of the 5 forms, you should be able to jump around to any other form that you do want to fill out. That's a wrap. That's the breakdown of the Esries. I don't even know if I've mentioned the name of this award show. It's kind of awkward. It's the Esries. 2022 Legends of Runeterra Esries Awards. This is the breakdown, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Please, everybody, I really implore you to share this as best as you can. Get as many people as you know to vote and help gain the community members the recognition that they deserve. Once again, all links are in description. Everything you need is down there. If you have any questions for me, feel free to post a question in the Twitter thread or the Reddit thread, or just post them down in the comments below. I'm really excited to put this on for you guys, and I'm really excited to build this up too. So please help me in that, and please help the community by making this the best thing that it can be. And who knows, maybe we'll even see you guys again next year. So thank you guys so much again. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and peace out.